Good morning. Today we're here at Kroger. It is January 12th, 2022. Their sales for the new week have just come up, so we're going to go in, check it out, see if we can find anything you guys have asked about, see if we can find anything, really. Let's get to it. Something that caught my eye. No price tags anywhere. I'm sure they're not cheap, but they got little Valentine's Day flower pots. I always think these are pretty cool looking. One thing I did want to point out, we haven't seen in a while, we can see they're fresh off the truck here, just brought them out by the boxes. $2.79 on sale too for the Zesta Crackers. A couple of you guys were asking about Zesta. So I don't know if they're just getting ready for football or something, but I will say that the chips aisle here at Kroger does look pretty well stocked. This is the most chips that we've seen at Kroger since before Christmas. So they actually have some more Kool-Aid in and Capri Sun. I know a lot of you guys were asking about this stuff. Still out of a lot of the fruit juices, but not too surprised. The thing I wanted to point out to everybody. So me and Jessica got the Gordon's fish the other day. We know that Gordon's has been out for months, a couple months, and they are starting to get some back in. However, we did get the pack of fish, here we go. The 12 pack of the fish portions here. I'm going to tell you right now, I did not like it. Me and Jess both agreed. Now, we have always been Gordon's fans, but I think we're going to be switching to the Vanderkamp from now on because they just did not taste good. And I wanted to bring that to your guys' attention because I know a lot of you guys out there like Gordon's. Crispy battered fillets of the Vanderkamps, this is what we're going to be getting from now on. And I'm not kidding either. It was terrible. You guys know from the video that we had the other day that we got the Gordon's fish. We had that the other night, and it just did not taste. A couple of the deals that they have over here. I kind of just came over here to the deal wall to see, you know, some of the stuff that's on sale for this week. They do have the bubbly drinks, sparkling water that some of you guys were talking about. 3 for $10. Normally just $3.99 a piece, so you save a couple bucks, I guess. I don't drink those myself, but they do have the smaller Gatorade 12 pack of 12 ounces for $6.99. It's all the purple one. As we know, Gatorade's kind of been pretty slim here. Now here's Snapple, which isn't that great of a deal, but 12 pack of these Snapple fruit drinks. I say fruit drinks because it's not actually just the tea. It's the kiwi, strawberry, peach tea. Normally $9.99, so you save $1. Now, this is a pretty good deal. I used to drink the Donut Shop coffee blend from Kroger. It tastes a little different than it used to. I don't know, it might have changed back. I haven't drank in a long time, but they have the 96 count for $20. Normally $26. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, even when it's not on sale, $26 for 96 K-Cups is pretty good. And they have the giant size Captain Crunch on sale for $3.99. Normally $5. So not a sale, they just have low price. As we see here, the Nature Valley has gone up from $2.99 to $3.29. $2.99 just a few weeks ago, $3.29. Everything's going up, but they do have them. And as we see Chex Mix, usually when these go on sale, they're like $1.99, or I've even seen them as low as $1. This isn't a sale at all. They say it's a low price. This is the regular price. So you have Bugles, which I don't think this is in the right area. That's a pretty big bag of Bugles. Plus that just says Chex Mix. But yeah, not a deal at all. That's the normal price. Seems like most of the macaroni that people get in are the elbow macaroni, and Kroger's has been pretty plentiful with this, and it is still only $1, so that's a pretty good deal. Plus they have the Kroger chicken broth on sale this week, 2 for $1. Normally 69 cents a can, and we have used Kroger broth before. It's a pretty good deal. Chef Boyardee's on sale, $1 a can this week. That's not a bad deal, 10 for 10, but you can just buy one. $1 each with card. They have the Rotel diced tomatoes, $1 a piece. Hunt's Petite diced and just regular diced tomatoes on sale, 10 for 10 this week. Of course, you don't have to buy 10 on these deals. This is just use your Kroger Plus card and you get them each for $1. So you can buy 5 and it would be $5. Although, I do feel like this has kind of gone up in price though, because weren't these like 69, 79 cents? I really can't remember. But they do have the Hunt's Manwich Sloppy Joe sauce, 10 for $10 this week. So they do have some deals going on. A lot of you guys have asked about the Knorr Mostly the rice, but they do have the cheddar broccoli, noodles, chicken flavor broccoli, nor sides. It doesn't say which ones. I assume it's probably all of them. 10 for 10. And the Kroger Homestyle Croutons. They're not bad. We've tried these before. $1 a bag. That's a pretty decent deal, I guess. They must have gotten a truckload of elbow macaroni from Cromet. 99 cents a box, and that's the Cromet brand. Good to see they got a lot of it. We're going to check out the main pasta aisle here in a little while to see what's spaghetti, because we know spaghetti's been one of the things kind of missing across the country. Here we see they have Pringles on sale for $1.29. Normally $1.79 now, and that's funny. We saw that that's gone up. It went up just recently, and now it's $1.79. We're seeing that all over the place. One thing that is not on sale, and as a matter of fact, it has gone up to $3.59. This has been $2.99 forever for the Velveeta macaroni and cheese, the shells and cheese. I don't even know why this have this here. It's like they want to make it look like a sale because it went up 60 cents a box. One thing that they do have in, and I'm going to go ahead and get a jug, because we have seen that juices, and especially orange juice, has been really empty across the country lately. And this is on sale for $3.50. If you want my opinion, I would not buy any of the bagged lettuce. I would buy the lettuce that is available and make it yourself ahead of lettuce. There's been a lot of recalls on bagged lettuce lately. We've been seeing it all over the place, so I would just stay away from the bagged lettuce for a while. A lot of you guys have left comments about that, and yeah, just don't buy it for a while. It does look like the green grape truck has come back in. They do have green grapes back. I know a lot of you guys were commenting about this. It is $2.49 a pound though, but they do have them in, and they do have some of the red grapes. Not many though, which is kind of surprising, because we saw a couple weeks ago this was all red grapes. Something you guys have also talked about are the red cherries. The sweet red cherries are $2.99 a pound, but more importantly, they have them back in. A lot of people haven't been able to find cherries all across the country. A lot of you guys have asked about them. It looks like Kroger's is getting a few in here. Honeydew Melons, they are only $4 here. We saw at Meijer they were like $4.29. And something that cantaloupe has shot up, but it's on sale this week, $2.99 each. However, I will say these are very tiny cantaloupes. $2.99 though, not that bad of a deal, all considering the price raises. We have a deal on Honeycrisp Apples for $2.29 a pound. However, I will say that my aunt had messaged me the other day that she had bought a bunch of Honeycrisp apples and they were no good. She said they tasted terrible. It could be the batch that's coming in right now. She said she's going to stick to the Gala apples. They do have the Envy apples for $1.99 a pound. And honestly, at regular price for $1.59 a pound of the Gala apples, I would recommend these anyway. And I would say that most people probably buy the Gala apples, because I say Gala, I know it's pronounced Gala, but most of them, you know, this seems to be what most people buy. And that's how I kind of judge which ones are good, because people are going to buy the ones that are really good. So they have been stocking up the Kroger bread here. So there is quite a bit, but I wanted to show you. Kind of like what we saw a couple months ago. This bread is pretty much wiped out. They are having a lot of trouble getting in butternut, sunbeam, and a lot of other breads. And it is just, yeah, I mean, you know, they have some, so at least they have some, right? Some of this stuff doesn't even go here, like this private selection. They're kind of moving it all around, but Sunbeam is usually completely full. We're seeing that it's almost completely empty, and I've heard from a couple resources that it is empty at all the stores that I visit. I was pleasantly surprised to show you guys is they do seem like they have a lot more spaghetti. Some of you guys were looking for fettuccine. They have the Barilla version of fettuccine. They have these ready pasta things that I haven't seen before. I don't know if they're just doing this to try and fill in the gaps. But they have a lot of Kroger spaghetti for $1. Not a lot, okay, but they do have some. They have the vermicelli. Of course, you know, more elbow macaroni than anybody will ever eat. And they do have the thin spaghetti down here, some, but, you know. And they do have some Cromet. I know a lot of people have asked about Cromet. Never seen more angel hair spaghetti in my life. They do have fettuccine also. They do have the thin spaghetti. So, and we have some more dry noodles down here. They're all dry noodles, but some of the fancier ones that you guys have asked about looks like they still have in, like the Italian Rotini Private Selection. They do have the Checo or Techeco, however you say that. I actually have that on sale this week for $2.29. It's like they did get the bottles of ketchup in, the Heinz ketchup. They do have quite a... This is the most Heinz ketchup we've seen anywhere. They don't have the big jugs of it, but they do have the smaller ones. A lot of you guys have talked about the ramen noodles going downhill across the country here. I will say that this was completely packed the other day, so people are starting to buy it up, no doubt. A lot of you guys were asking me where I got the creamy chicken ramen, because nobody can ever seem to find it. Walmart. Always at Walmart. I've never seen it anywhere else. They have the creamy chicken at Walmart. They do still have the Progresso on sale. Buy 10 or more, get them for 99 cents each, and they have a lot more this week than they did last week, so that's good to see. Kroger's is still having this deal going on. A lot more Campbell's soups than they've had in a while. This is probably some of the most we've seen in a few weeks. However, the reason why is probably because it is shot up to $1.89 a can now. So, too expensive for me. Glad we stocked up. They do have the Tyson chicken buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value, the thighs and drum legs. Buy one, get one free. That's a great deal. They also have these boneless pork loins. Buy one, get one free. Good to see these are back on sale. That's a great deal. Buy one, get one free. Do have the shoulder roast. Okay, beef chuck. Eye of round roast. Buy one, get one free. Man, lots of buy one, get one frees this week, I guess. Maybe this was a good day to come to Kroger. This looks like it includes all roast. Regular price $8.49 a pound, but buy one, get one free. I mean, that's the best deal I've seen on roast in a long time. One way they're trying to save people money is they're cutting the meat down into next to nothing. This is 0.4 pounds for $6. Strip steak. And they have a few of these set up like that, which, you know, if you can't afford a big one and you really want a steak, you know, I mean, it's something. You can cut it up and put it together with something. I'm actually kind of glad they're doing this. So as we saw, these are the same ribeyes that we saw for $9.74 when those were on sale. Now they're $19.99, regularly $17.99 on sale. And yeah, it's the exact same kind, same one. 10 ounces. I'm not going to go too far on the pet food today, but I will say it does look like they are keeping consistent on being able to get in Friskies and Fancy Feast here at this Kroger. And most Krogers, to be honest with you. I've heard that a lot of people have been getting Fancy Feast back in. As you see here, though, okay, no, they still have the 10. I was looking at this, I thought prices went up. Some of them, I guess the more medleys, the expensive version, they do have these for 75 cents. I don't know, guys. It's hard to get in cat food right now for some reason. And I hate to show this, but there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of dry dog food missing. And I know most dogs, at least from what I've heard from viewers, you guys, most of your guys' dogs eat dry food. They do have some wet food. They have the big boxes of Pedigree. Some of the ones that we've... dogs that you guys have mentioned eat the Pedigree, so, you know, I don't know. Hopefully the dog food doesn't become a problem, but they do have Alpo and some other cans. They always seem to have way more dog food than they do cat food. But I just wanted to point out, you know, and they have bird food here too. I know some of you guys got birds out there. They always seem to have plenty of bird food. They don't carry too much, but I've said in most videos, you know, if you have trouble finding bird food, you can check out Chewy.com, or you can check out Home Depot or Lowe's, because they do sell all kinds of bird food. Major issue that is starting to happen again, not so much at Kroger's as we've seen at a lot of other places, but they are starting to run a little low on toilet paper again. Not as bad as it was a couple years ago, but, you know, we are seeing, and this is the Kroger. So I don't know if Kroger's has just switched over to doing their, which this is what we get anyway. This is the better deal. Look at this. It's gone up again. It's gone up again. This was $9.99. Usually you could get it on sale for $8.99 just a couple months ago. Maybe not even a couple months ago, like right before Thanksgiving. We saw that this had shot up to $11.49. Then it shot up to $11.99, $12.49, and now it is $12.99. Almost not as good of a deal anymore. I don't know. This is usually the toilet paper that we get, mostly because it's always in stock. But they do have plenty of the Kroger products and plenty of Bounty paper towels. But sheesh. Looks like they're kind of missing some paper towels too. But again, we're always able to find some here at Kroger. Mostly, at least on my channel, I want to make sure that people aren't here buying up everything. Save some for your neighbors. Save some for your friends. Your friends and family shop at the same stores you do probably. So we need to make sure and save some for them, or at least call them up and let them know if they need anything. That is something we do with my aunt or uncle or my mom. You know, if they need something that's low, I do call them up to see if they need that product, if it's running low. And if we're doing it that way, that's fine. But as far as buying up a ton of this, because as far as I can see, they don't have any limits here on the toilet paper or paper towels. I don't see any signs that limit you. So we just need to kind of be careful so that we leave enough for everybody. We haven't had too much of a problem finding charcoal anywhere or lighter fluid. Kroger seems to be pretty plentiful on these things. Here's some of these long reach matches that some of you guys were talking about. Ooh, we see these went up in price too. These were $2.99, now they're up to $3.59. So that could be another reason that why people ain't buying them up, because they're getting more expensive. There is some charcoal missing here. I'm not really sure which brand it is. I'm not going to go into that, but they do have a lot of the Kroger brands. They have the Instant Light, if that's what people like. Most people, I would assume, like Kingsford. One quick sale I wanted to point out while I was still over here is they have the Mega Roll Quilted Northern, the small packs for $5.99 down from $7.99. So save a couple bucks if you don't buy much toilet paper. Wanted to check up on some of the freezer aisle here, some of the things you guys have asked about. I will say there are some huge gaping holes here. Not surprised, you know, but they do have a lot of stuff. It does seem like they've gotten more Totinos in. 4 for $6. That's about as good of a deal as we've seen on them. It does look like Red Baron has taken another hit, but, you know, when they're cheap, people are going to be buying up cheap. It looks like they have a lot of the Bird's Eye vegetables in that they didn't have before. It's also on sale, 5 for $10. Let's see what this is. Spend 20, save $5, mix and match, select Conagra items with card. Okay. Interesting. That might be a good deal where you're able to save. Do have the Green Giant Simply Steamed Vegetables, some of you guys have asked about. I know broccoli has been an issue, so I always try to bring up all the broccoli in the frozen aisles when I see them, because fresh broccoli has been hard to get in. We saw a bunch at Meijer the other day. Well, not a bunch, but we saw a good amount, and the best thing about it was that it looked really good. We do have a lot of the Kroger mixed vegetables. Good to see. Obviously, a lot of the cheaper ones are probably going to be gone. They do have the mixed vegetables that we use for our soups, though. This is the one that we always use for our vegetable soups and stuff like that. And plenty of cauliflower, green beans, all for $1. Can't beat that price. So I wanted to show that they still have the family Stouffer's meals. $5.99 for this one. Looks like a couple of them are a little more pricey this week. They have the cheesy macaroni beef, but this is $8.59. A lot of you guys have talked about Eggo Waffles. I will say every time we come to Kroger here, we always see plenty of waffles. Also, $1.99 for the blueberry ones. They're on sale. Yes, that is for me. Now we know that Kroger's has been struggling to get in their own waffles, which does kind of look like they still are. However, their waffles are on sale this week, 3 for $4. That's a pretty good deal. They do have the home style ones in. They have even the pancakes down here, which I haven't seen in a while. They have the chocolate chip waffles, which, not that great. Here's something interesting. Some of you guys have been talking about Perdue, right? The different Perdue packs, the chicken breast tenders. I wonder if they're stepping up to this because of the whole Tyson thing. This is interesting because some of you guys asked about this a couple months ago, and I didn't even know what you guys were talking about, but maybe they're starting to bring these in here. It does look like Tyson is still having trouble. They do have the chicken strips. Not many. I don't see any of the chicken nuggets that you guys asked about. I don't see those anywhere. I don't know. Tyson's been struggling to get products anywhere. Look at that. Okay. They do have the big, huge bags of chicken nuggets. 70-ounce bag on sale for $8.99. All right. They've only got a couple of them, but maybe they'll start getting the bigger bags in. So the last time we were here, we saw that they barely had any of the Jimmy Dean, and we thought it was going to be another issue. But look at this. They're almost fully stocked on them. This is great to see. One thing I will say, I know a lot of you guys out there get the lean cuisine meals, and you guys have been saying that they've been kind of disappearing. You know, it's hard to judge around here. It seems like we always get a few in, but yeah, it's never fully stocked. A good friend of mine was telling me about these Encore meals, because we were talking about the Stouffer's meals, how they were on sale. He says that these Encore meals are really good. Never actually tried them before. Some of them are $2.99, some are $3.19, but this is really cheap. And, you know, it's a big family meal pack, so we're going to have to try this here at some point. If you guys have asked about the Kraft singles and just American cheese in general, they do have them here. And as a matter of fact, they have a lot more cheese in here than they had the last week, too. All kinds of shredded cheese. Now, part of the reason why, maybe, is they have gone up in price. Not much on the sliced cheese. It was $2.19. It has gone up to $2.29. So, still, you know, it is what it is. It is after the holidays, a little bit past the holidays. I guess Philadelphia cream cheese got the memo. They've got boxes and boxes of it here. This is the most cream cheese we've seen in a couple months. I gotta say, I am shocked. And it is 2 for $4. They still have it on sale. Now, the whipped $3.99 for a small one. I'm not sure if that went up or not. We usually just buy the block cheese, but they do have the Kroger. Not too big on the Kroger one. The spread is okay. $2.59 for the spreaded cheese. But yeah, this is like, I just wanted to take a picture of this. So I wonder if everybody's been watching my channel and been wiping out all the Black Label bacon. I don't see any of the Black Label that I get here. They do have one packet left of ranch. It is on sale this week for $5.99. Normally $7.49 here, so that's a great deal. And if you want to really overpay for bacon, you can get Oscar Mayer here for $9.99. They make it look like it's a sale. That's the regular price. This is what I was telling some of you, that they had this on sale. Remember when I was at some store the other day, and they had the Hillshire Farm and Cons, the regular pack, for $3.99, and I had heard that it had gone up at Kroger. It did go up to $4.49 now, and I don't even see the okay, so now the family packs that were once $6.99 have gone up to $7.49. Actually, they usually have the family pack on sale for $5.99, so that's gotten pretty high. Now, one thing that kind of makes me sick to my stomach is these Lunchables are now $2.29. Less than a year ago, these were all $1. Or maybe they were on sale when they were $1, I don't know, but $2.29 for that is, I don't know, not worth it to me. So I'm glad I came down here when I did. We needed vegetable oil. I got the last thing of it. Well, the last of the Kroger brand. They do have Crisco. Of course, it's $1 more, which is funny because the Kroger brand was maybe $2.99 a few months ago. Just everything is going up. That's mostly what we have seen today. We have seen a packed Kroger store. It seems very good, other than the bread and a few other items, some missing toilet paper, a few other gaps. This Kroger's is looking pretty good today. There are some great buy one get one free deals going on. The biggest thing are the prices. We've noticed a lot of stuff going up in price. That could be part of the reason why they're able to pack the store up. They had to work out the price differences, raise it up a little bit, and they got to do what they got to do. You know, it is what it is. We may just have to end up spending a little more, but I'm going to try and seek out the deals to find the best deals for you guys. I expected to come here and it be kind of wiped out, and I'm really surprised. All the stuff that we have seen that has been filled back in, prices have gone up, but that's okay. At least they're getting the products in. Thank you for joining me on my trip to Kroger today. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.